I did not know that this game is going to have such an insane event, especially for the free-to-play players. So as you can see right now on the screen, I just finished my 10 run for EXP farming, and I got double the rewards of what I farmed, not just a little bit more, actually double, which is really good because it also doubled my Etheria coin and double any gem I happen to farm during the 10 run. And if I get any good shadow print, it's gonna be double as well. So in short, double, and it is really good. What is the event right now in the game? So you can see that the event is called Blessing Galore, and for 3 days, I think the first day is going to be the Animus EXP, the second day is going to be the progress material, and the third day is going to be the module drop X2. I'm not sure what is X2, like X2 the raid, or if you drop one piece, it's gonna drop another piece immediately, because when I farm module, sometimes the run can drop 2 pieces of the same quality, which is really amazing. So if it drops 4 pieces, that's gonna blow my mind. But right now is the EXP, and you might think, Sean, it's just a bit more EXP, what is the big deal? Okay, so I've been trying to max out my 6-star Animus EXP over the past couple of days, but it is kind of challenging because you don't get a whole lot from farming, and farming EXP doesn't really give a whole lot. However, with double EXP, the process has been so much easier. So right now, I have 4 max level 6-star Animus, and you might think, that's not a whole lot. That is really good. I have been trying to max out a level, but it's been very challenging. And I did that, and I maxed out all the level 45 Animu as well without breaking a single sweat. So that is really good. I am trying to max out the other 5-star Animu I have to have more option to build in the future. And this in the global launch is going to be very huge. And after that, because the next day is going to be the skill up material, which is going to be the GP outpost, if you get double that, it's gonna go crazy for the skill up as well, which means I can get so much more stat for these animals. Even if you don't have the lattice, you still need to go in and check if you can improve the progress of these characters, because they'll give you more stat, especially the percentage stat, which will scale so much better when you are max level, which is very important. So that's gonna go crazy for the next couple of days, because a lot of my animals, for example, Linglo that I just got recently thanks to the event that gave her for free, I will need to max down her progress to get more stat out of her so that she can survive better on the battlefield. And I didn't know that this was coming. So for the past couple of days, I've been trying to farm EXP here and there, and that is a complete waste of time, because with this, I maxed out the levels so quickly. So in the future, in the global launch, I will not farm EXP as much if I know this was coming. And I just talked to one of the dev team, and he confirmed that this is going to be a recurring event, which means I can just hold down on my stamina farming until I can see the extra value from farming. Because for free-to-play player, refreshing stamina is one of the most expensive and hardest thing to do for any player in the game if you are like not a whale or big spender, because gem doesn't just grow from tree, and you need gem to do summon. So if you use all your refresh for stamina, then it is going to be a little bit harder to get exactly what you want from summoning. So I think in the global launch for free-to-play player, you don't have to max out stamina every single day. I mean, you cannot anyway. But the moment these X2 events come out, it is must. I think it is a must to max out your stamina for whatever is being doubled during the day. And that's going to feel amazing to actually max down your stamina refresh. And that's what I'm going to do for the global launch. However, that's not the end. I have been putting in more suggestions for the dev, which is to make this event a bit better. For example, in the module drop, okay, X2 is great, but the problem is for every single module stage, there are so many sets available in the stage. What if you can allow us to increase the rate for certain set so that we can farm that particular set a little bit easier? It doesn't have to be the only thing that will drop, which can be very, very good. Okay, in other games like Summoners War, they have event where in that 1 hour you will only receive Swift from farming Doki Doki, for example, which is gonna be insane for having a speed clear team, right? Because in a 1 hour, if you can clear a couple stamina refreshes, you're gonna get all Swift only, which is gonna be really, really good. But I think we can start off with an event where it will boost the Swift chance by like maybe 5%, 10%, for example, so that when you farm during the event, it's gonna feel more rewarding. You are still encouraged to use your stamina refreshes to buy gem to make the company richer, but at least you get something in return that is gonna be absolutely incredible. So I hope that this recurring event is gonna happen often. Ideally maybe every single month, ideally every 2 weeks. That's gonna be insane, because I don't think every free-to-play player will be able to, or have the, how do I say, the mental strength to hit the refresh stamina button. For me, not a problem. I have been trained to use my stamina to the max every single day in other game, so this is not a problem for me. But for the casual player who come from other game, like the Hoyoverse game, for example, refreshing stamina may not be a good idea because you want to summon, you want to get the newest unit possible. So give us more incentive to use the stamina. That'd be amazing. And holy shit, make the gem rebate. Okay, so you can see right there, farming can actually give you gem back. So make the gem rebate a little bit more generous. That's gonna be amazing. And speaking of stamina refresh, I gotta agree, it is very, very expensive to refresh stamina. One hit of 100 gem give you 100 stamina. I wish, okay, that it could be cheaper. It could be made a little bit differently. For example, the first refresh is 60 gem, which is okay, that's fair, 60 gem. Maybe the second one shouldn't go to 100 immediately. It should go to 70, 80, 90, and then 100. Make the first couple refreshes a little bit less punishing to do, so that people can actually refresh gem to farm. Because farming in this game is incredibly tedious. Okay, it's true. It's facts. There's no way around that. Farming is gonna cost a whole lot of gem, and you need to do a lot of farming. You cannot just farm like 1 or 2 refreshes a day and expect to compete in any content in any capacity. It's gonna be very, very hard to do so. Like, you have to farm every day and definitely use a bit of refreshes. And to max out a shell, to max out a shell or a module require a lot of training data, which is the shell exp. Maxing out a model require a lot of coin. Good thing for us, in the event they also double the amount of Etheria coin that you're farming, so I gain an insane amount of coin, which will allow me to max out all of my current model as well, which is really, really amazing. But I hope that they're going to have a shell event as well, because as you can see in the event right now, there is no bonus for farming shell. There's bonus for farming exp, power res material, and model drop, but there's no event for doubling the shell drop, which is why you are doubling everything but the shell. And the need for shell exp is massive. Maxing out a shell is only the first step. Okay, you would think, oh, I maxed out a shell and I'm done. No, 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 no. All right, boys. If you look at the shell passive effect, which is the more important thing about the shell as well, you can get the red icon passive effect, which is going to give you the best value. However, in the red icon, there's also a range for the bonus stat that you're going to get. So if you get the red icon, you want to get the 20 speed. You don't want to get the 16. Come on now, 16 is not all enough yet. I'm not out here being Leonardo DiCaprio. I want it to be 20, okay? So I hit 19 here, which is massive, but you might not be lucky. You might get 16 and you might want to re-roll again. And every single hit of reconfiguration for the shell passive effect is extremely expensive, and min-maxing is gonna take absolutely forever. So I hope that there's going to be a reconfiguration for shell as well. That is gonna be incredible. But right now I am thoroughly enjoying the double EXP farming because I'm about to max out more character and maybe 6-star another one of my character, and I think that might be Linglo. I also just discovered that my boy Kachi the God is actually a 115 base speed immunity buffer. So that can be a hard counter to all the control unit out there if you outspeed with Kachi the God, or you equip Kachi the God with shell and module that can boost his turn meter when he get attacked. When enemy take a turn, he can cut in between and buff immunity. That can be very, very big as well. So there's so many more to test in the game, and I've been enjoying the game so much. If you like the game just like me, there's gonna be a link down below for you to pre-register for the game, and let's start Etheria Restart strong together.